Imagine a world where every nation doesn't just guard its borders with soldiers, but with algorithms. A world where battles aren't fought with bullets, but with data, and the most powerful weapon is intelligence itself. Welcome to the new arms race, the race for sovereign AI. From Washington to Beijing, from Paris to New Delhi, every government is scrambling to build its own large language model, a national AI brain that speaks their language, shares their values, and protects their secrets. Because here's the truth: the future of global power won't belong to the country with the biggest army. It'll belong to the one with the most aligned intelligence. And no, not aligned like your yoga instructor means it. I mean aligned like doesn't accidentally leak state secrets to ChatGPT. This is the story of how nations are reclaiming control over artificial intelligence, why they fear dependence on foreign AI, and how this global AI war might just redefine sovereignty itself. Welcome to Algorithm Report Point 1, The Awakening, the digital dependence crisis. Let's start at the beginning. When OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic unleashed their AI models, the world watched in awe. They could write, reason, translate, even debate. They became the world's unofficial digital brains. But for governments, that was terrifying. Because if your nation's citizens, students, and even policymakers are all using a foreign-made brain, then who really controls the flow of truth? Who decides what's safe or biased? And most importantly, who holds the kill switch? In 2023, a leaked EU memo called it the digital dependency crisis. Countries realized they didn't own their AI infrastructure. They were renting intelligence. That it's like realizing the smartest person in your company is actually just your intern's ChatGPT subscription. Not ideal for national security. That's when the shift began. France built Mistral AI. China accelerated Wudao and Ernie. India announced Bharat GPT. Saudi Arabia poured billions into Alphaner AI. This wasn't innovation anymore, it was self-preservation. Every country asked itself, what happens if the AI we rely on tomorrow stops answering? And the answers they found were darker than anyone expected. 2. The confrontation. The battle for digital sovereignty. Let's peel back the curtain. Behind closed doors, the AI race isn't just about innovation. It's about ideology. America's models are built on open discourse and free expression. China's are trained on censorship and control. Europe's prioritize privacy and ethics. Every model is a mirror, reflecting its nation's soul. But mirrors can also distort. When a model like ChatGPT says something politically sensitive, a government wonders, whose truth is this? And that's when they start building their OWN. In 2024, the EU launched JIAX, a project to create a European AI ecosystem independent from Silicon Valley. Meanwhile, China declared that by 2030, it will lead the world in sovereign intelligence. And the US? It doubled down on defense-funded AI through DARPA's AICE initiative. Because nothing says peaceful coexistence like 3 global superpowers all teaching their AIs how to outthink each other. But here's the emotional truth beneath the competition. It's not just about who builds the smartest machine, it's about who gets to define human values in a digital age. Freedom, privacy, bias, control. These are no longer philosophical debates, they're algorithmic parameters. And as these nations race to create their digital identities, one thing becomes clear: we're not just building AI. We're building civilization's next moral compass. But what happens when those compasses point in different directions? 3. The resolution. The age of AI nations. By 2030, experts predict over 70 nations will have their own LLMs, each tuned to their history, language, and ideology. A global internet, fragmented not by firewalls, but by AI philosophies. Some call it the Splinternet 2.0. Others call it digital independence. But one thing is certain: the idea of a shared intelligence may soon become a relic of the past. Still, there's beauty in that vision. Because maybe true sovereignty means diversity. Maybe the future isn't one all-knowing AI, but billions of minds each shaped by their people, their culture, their values. It's the same human story we've told for centuries. Empires rise, ideas clash, and humanity evolves. But this time, our tools are no longer swords or ships. They're neural networks. And occasionally, those neural networks still think ducking is an acceptable autocorrect, so maybe we're safe for now. But make no mistake, sovereign AI isn't just about power, it's about survival in an age where intelligence is power. And as these digital nations rise, one question remains: will AI make us more united or more divided than ever before? For the human paradox, let's take a step back for a moment in this grand race for sovereign AI, where nations chase algorithms and algorithms chase perfection. It's easy to forget one uncomfortable truth. Every model, no matter how advanced, still begins with us, with our data, our mistakes, our dreams, and our biases. When you strip away the politics, the competition, the trillion-dollar ambitions, you find something profoundly human at the center. A quiet question: can we truly teach a machine to understand us if we don't fully understand ourselves? Sovereign AI isn't just about building smarter systems. It's about confronting the mirror we've created. Point one, that reflects every decision we've ever made as a species and magnifies it. Because when a nation trains its AI, it's not just encoding data, it's encoding values: freedom, control, equality, surveillance. Each dataset, each filter, each ethical choice is a declaration of what that nation believes in. And that's where the paradox begins. The more we teach AI to think like us, the more we risk seeing the parts of ourselves we'd rather ignore. Imagine a future historian, not human but artificial, looking back at this moment. What will it see? A species chasing power, or a civilization trying to preserve its identity in the face of something greater than itself? Maybe both. Some call this the Second Enlightenment, not led by philosophers, but by engineers, not written in ink, but in code. And yet, the moral weight is the same, because what we choose to teach these systems will echo for generations that may never know a world before intelligence was artificial. And honestly, if those future AIs ever dig up our old memes, they might decide humanity was a little too creative for its own good. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? This chaos, this curiosity, this need to understand and build, it's what makes us human. Maybe in trying to create machines that think, we'll finally learn how to feel better. At the END, if this story opened your eyes, remember this: every revolution, technological or human, begins with a spark of understanding. You now understand why nations are building their own AI brains. But the real question is, how can you build your own future in this world of exponential intelligence? Because just like data compounds power in AI, wealth compounds power in life. So if you want to understand how small actions today become unstoppable forces tomorrow, tap the end screen right now and watch the power of compounding. It'll change how you see growth forever. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and remember, the algorithm may run the world, but you decide what it learns. Subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for more videos. Thank you.